We're at the Emmaus Bracont at Chateau Roux. So we're on the outside portion. There's also warehouses here full of furniture and books and all sorts. Here's my driver, Mr. Hunter. And here is a car stuffed full of things we couldn't live without.
Of course.
So we've just reached home and we look like the Clampets. We've got so much stuff. Bargains. So what we bought yesterday, our purpose of going to Chateau Roux was to get this. So this is a double glazed unit for the bathroom. We found that the window is so badly fitting into the space there, it's just howls a gale through, and the windows are actually bent banana shaped, so we've done as much as we can and it's not good enough. So that's our new window for the bathroom. Another job for Mark's list. We've got a little, this is on its side, so that's a two-seater settee, really good quality wooden frame, and this is the colour of the cushions on it. They will all wash or I can recover them, so that's good. We're putting a two-seater settee in each bedroom, and we found 3 little occasional tables, so they all need to be cleaned and polished. I think this one has some damp damage on the top, so that will need sanding off and revarnishing, so those to do. And this was a really good find. We've got 6 of these, and these are for our brollies outside in the summer. Each tent has a brolly to go over its table, and we had no stands to put them in, and those we've bought 6. You fill them with sand or cement, and that gives the weight to them. They're really very, very good, and I think we got all 6 for about €10, so it was just great. So sometimes you can get absolute bargains. We went to the DIY store too. We've got a starter on the tree that Mark's about to do, and we've got a new set of rods, just because we're going to rod out one of the drains out in the courtyard and see if we can get that to drain better into the front sort of ditches. I think that's it. Some things for carpet, joining carpets together on the landing. We're going to do some work up there, and draft excluder as wide and thick as we could find.
I'm up at the garage and I'm looking for some steel tube for my Christmas tree idea. So in the trailer here I've got some big bits of steel tube. I don't know if that's going to be too big, but it needs to be quite tall. But what I might have to do is make a telescopic tube, so we put 2 or 3 pieces together. These look like a good size. Yeah, we'll see. Right, I've got my pole, and I'm now heading round to the tree stump, put it in the hole I've just drilled. This is the tree stump where I'm now putting the pole in the hole. The hole in the middle there. And this is going in it, all being well. Okay, so there's the pole in the hole in the tree stump, and I've just got a couple of wedges here I'm going to put in the bottom to straighten it up, and then I've got to mount the hoop at the bottom to make the bottom edge of the tree. So there it is, there's my ring with the base of the tree and the pole going up. I can cover that in lights and that'll look a bit like a tree.
Okay.
How does it look?
Very good. So today I'm doing some more work on the peacock. So we did his tail the other day. It's very beautiful. And now I'm making the feathers. So I made the body out of florist foam, then some paper glued over the top of it, and then I've painted it just in case anything shows through from what I'm doing now. And now what I'm doing is using cat trays, cat food trays, foil ones. I'm using all the lids at the moment, just cutting them up. So I'm using this press to make the shape I want, teardrop shape, and I'm using this just to give it, it's a veiner, so it's for making cake decorations. So I'm using that to give it a bit of detail, and then I'm just gluing them all on like scales, so hopefully they will finally look like feathers, especially when they've got a coat of paint. And I'm just hot gluing them on. So all the feathers are on, and I'm just going to try a bit of colour on it, just a thin wash. Bring some blue back into the body. So there's the finished peacock on his stand in the niche. Foil feathers took about 8 hours in the end. So quite a long-winded process, but it's given us something unique to stand in the niche.
Just doing a bit of work up on the landing, and today I'm going to take the carpet up and just clean underneath it, because I think the edge of the carpet, the backing is all given up, so I'll start taking it up at this end, and you can see all the dust down there from the backing of the carpet, so I want to get rid of all that because it's not nice stuff. So I'm going to vacuum all that up. So this is the carpet back down, and it looks a lot better for having all the dust hoovered up from underneath it. And we brought the edge of the carpet back, so we just got to polish this bit of floor here, because there was gaps in the floor here, and I've levelled up the boards and filled the gap in this end underneath the carpet. So yeah, quite pleased with that. That's come out really well. So I'm doing a little bit of work in the kitchen this morning. These ovens, we had 2 of these, and we've had them for probably about 6 or 7 years now. And one of them started playing up. Every time you switch it on, it beeps at you. So what we decided to do is buy a replacement, but to find one that fits in the hole is very difficult. So what I've done is I've moved this oven here from the hole above into the lower hole, and then we've bought a proper size oven which is going to go into the hole above it. So I'm just about to put that in there. So what I've had to do is raise the shelf so that's a bit higher, make the gap big enough, and I'll have to trim the door down so it fits the hole. Glove. There we go, that's the oven installed. All I need to do now is sort that door out. So that's the finished job. Fitted the door above. Slight change of plan there though. It no longer opens sideways, it opens upwards. So, job done.